This is a big one, and it's not often talked about because it's not pink fluffy stuff. But I'm not here to help you with the pink fluffy stuff. There's plenty of people talking pink fluffy stuff all over social media. Today, I want to talk about how does the divine feminine start to balance that frequency, that shared energetic field. How do you actually start to balance and regulate that nervous system? You see, once that separation energy is felt and once soul recognition happens and that energetic wall comes up, it throws divine feminine and also divine masculine, but mainly the divine feminine, into an absolute spin. You are now going through dark night of the soul and ego death, but your emotional body is now thrown into absolute chaos. Your nervous system, you try and regulate it and try and bring it back to a balanced state like you have done all those times before. But now on this journey, it's very hard to regulate that nervous system. I want to delve more into this to help you understand it and to also help and support you what you can do to actually help your nervous system. So the nervous system is really activated, but what I want to say is it's not just your nervous system that you are feeling divine feminine. You are also feeling the divine masculine and also the shared energetic field. This is very hard for the mind and ego to understand. It is an inner standing, and as you progress along the journey, you realize that you will feel those big oscillations that rise up within you. And like I always say, I always use my tincture bells for this, because a tincture bell, when you ring the tincture bell, if you listen, it vibrates. When your emotional body gets triggered on this journey, it doesn't just trigger and then you're able to move on, put it in a box and forget about it. It vibrates out. So I want you to understand that this journey, you will feel that vibrational energy. So you will feel that trigger rise within you, and that might be a trigger of feeling betrayal, needing validation, seeking psychics, mediums, relationship coaches, whatever it may be, the abandonment, the feeling of not being chosen, the feeling of not being enough, and the fear of where this journey is going. The fear, are you even on a twin flame journey? Twins ask this over and over again, and I always say, in all my many years of working on a soul level, never have I had anyone come to me and go, can you tell me, is this my soulmate? Twins, on the other hand, that need for knowing that you are not going crazy on this journey, and that those oscillations that you are feeling is leading to something. But what it is really leading to is you self-mastering those emotions, self-mastering that energy that is shared between you and divine masculine, and also that peacocking energy that you feel out of nowhere, and you want to reach out, you want to check in, you feel them, you feel them in your dreams, you wake up feeling their energy. That shared energetic field is so powerful. And also that Kundalini, you're now working with your Shakti energy and Shiva, and that powerful energy that is now pumping through your body. Divine Feminine, I want you to just acknowledge how amazing you are doing just by moving through this journey. And I want you to also know that your soul would not have chosen you or brought this journey to you if you weren't ready. The soul recognition happens when you, as a divine feminine, are ready to advance on your spiritual journey. So for anybody that is struggling right now, anybody that is sat there going, I don't know what to do. I feel that this journey is too big for me. This journey is not too big for you. This journey is you. You are your soul. Remember, you are a 3-part being. You have a body. You have the mind and ego, but the mind and ego is always guiding you deeper into self, who you truly are in every single lifetime, and who you and your divine counterpart are is soul. You are one energetic system, and that is not easy to work with. I think the first thing that you need to do is to accept the journey, to accept that yes, you are on a journey and that you are not going to see with these eyes, but you are also not going to be held prisoner and keep yourself stuck in mind and ego. On this journey, we can keep ourselves locked in our own prison. And the prison is of the mind and ego, of trying to understand it. I ask you right now, how many hours today have you spent researching? Today is the day where you go, I am going to trust in the journey. I am going to treat this journey as my spiritual awakening. And I know that when those reunions come back in, when divine masculine comes back in, it's because the soul is weaving. And that Ida and that Pingala is weaving the energy and frequency into my whole being. I want you also to know, divine feminine, you are not broken. You are whole. You are complete. This journey is there as a gift. But while ever you are held prisoner to the mind and ego of trying to understand the journey, you will stay looping. The key to the journey is coming back to self, is creating inner union, is trusting in the journey. And how does inner union start? Inner union starts by stopping the chasing, by stopping the looking outside of yourself and going, how am I not going to abandon myself today? How am I going to show up for myself? What feels aligned with my soul? And hold your hand on that heart chakra and go, what does my soul need today? And let me give you a clue. Going out into nature, connecting with nature, learning from nature, listening to the birds, listening to the ocean, seeing the mountains, that's the first step you need to take. Connecting inward. This is an inward journey. And divine masculine, when they start to shift, they are shifting because they feel the vibration, not what you are doing here in the 3D. It is an energetic shift. That is how the journey changes. When the feminine comes into sovereignty, when you as the feminine rise into that inner union frequency, come into sovereignty, come into purpose. You know, one of the keys to the journey is the feminine coming in and awakening those ancient feminine codes that you hold so deeply within you. Those codes now are really activated. And it is about you listening to those codes and going, what is aligned with my soul? Where am I holding myself back? Where am I keeping myself stuck? Where am I locked in fear? How can I show up for myself? How can I come into fullness? How can I release the fear, let go of the fear? Because in that energy, you become magnetic, and your divine masculine will feel that magnetic. They could be at opposite ends of the universe. This journey is beyond time and space. This is a journey of divine. And as the journey shifts, divine masculine feels your frequency, feels your glow, feels your energy. And that divine feminine is magnetic. But the key to the journey is to do it for self, is to come into self and go, I am showing up for self today. If you need more help and support, my website's there, whether it's A to Z of the journey or going